Shalom, shalom, my brothers and sisters. This is the brother Morey Ari Israel for Liberation Tabernacle of Yah, coming in here one more time. Shalom to you, and peace to you, my brothers and sisters out there. Everybody who's tuning in, whether you say you're Israel or you don't, hey, I thank you for tuning in and taking your time out to view this channel and view the messages that I present right here on this channel. I say shalom to my brother, the other Moray, David Israel, as well. He's getting ready to do later on a class for Hanukkah. Yes, and I know some people, commemorate Hanukkah, and some people don't. So it's everybody's discretion. So he will be doing a class later on our other podcast, which airs on TalkShoe.com for Hanukkah. He'll be doing the dedication all this week, but he's gearing up to do one a little bit later today. So y'all don't forget, I check out our other podcast with what he hosts on there on TalkShoe.com, which you also can catch it on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, and I try to put the link in the description as well. But you can catch it, like I said, on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, the Apple Podcast Store, and basically all of the different podcast outlets. You can catch the podcast there. But here, I do this one because I do the video. So he do the podcast over there, and I basically do it over there and over here. And sometimes I do some classes over there as well, video classes. But today's topic of conversation that I want to just have a brief discussion with you about, my brothers and sisters, is when will we get back to teaching the instructions of the Most High? When will we get back to truly teaching the instructions of the Most High? Yeah. And let me say this as part of me getting started on this. I for a while, I know y'all hadn't probably seen me on here. Oh, first, before I say that, I gotta say thank you to all to all of the brothers and sisters who have subscribed to the channel. I really do appreciate you as well. And some of you, I have actually followed your and subscribed back to your channels as well. I have done that. So I thank y'all, brothers and sisters who have subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much. And if you have a channel, believe me, I'm going back. And I always do it. Anybody subscribe, I go and see that you have a channel. And, especially if you're Tanakh only, I'm most definitely going to follow you and check out your classes as well. So thank you, brothers and sisters, for everybody who have subscribed. And I most definitely will be checking out some of your classes. And some things I download as while I'm at work so I can listen to while I'm at work, because I listen to other classes too sometime. Well, a lot of times, every day, basically. I don't know why I said sometime. But going back. Now, reason I hadn't been on for a minute now, 1 week I was out, kind of a setback because I was kind of dealing with a little cold or maybe sinus. So I kind of chilled for a couple of days. But after that, I was just been listening to classes and things of this nature, right? Trying to anyway. And y'all know before I even took a break, I was saying how certain things certain things have gotten to me. It's just me, y'all. And there's no shot at anybody, not throwing no punches at anybody. But it's like, some with this thing I told y'all, man, for me, it has gotten depressing a little bit. Yeah. Reason I'm saying it's depressing because it's like, for me, I'm a brother who I'm more trying to stay spiritually in tune. And I try to stay focused on the right and the wrong of what we as humans are doing on this planet, and our human behavior, how we treat one another and what we're doing to one another, especially those of us who are melanated or we call black, whatnot, especially concerning us, right? So I like to hear messages basically to try to uplift us and get us to do, like Spike Lee, y'all, to do the right thing. And a lot of messages that I've basically been hearing a lot now, coming out of a lot of assemblies with so-called, I'm gonna use this title, black organizations, and not everybody, y'all, not everybody. I'm not trying to generalize everybody, but when it's a big number. Everything, especially with this Kyrie Irving thing, this is what a lot of it has truly kicked off. And it's been so much focus on what people would call, I'm trying to get it right, y'all, uh, racial politics, racial identity politics. That's it, racial identity politics. And yes, it's important for us to know who's the, I don't want to say real, but who's that we had a place. Let's just say this. We had a place in the sun, and as with our ancient ancestors and whatnot, it's very important that our children know their history is true, and let them know that we didn't just appear uh, in history because of slavery. We just didn't exist because of slavery. That's true, and that's why here in America we just it's so much focus on talking about slavery. What our ancestors went through in slavery, we had to let them know, hey man, hey, our sisters had ancestors had a great point in time in their life. We contributed to some things here. We just weren't damn slaves, and we were forced to make things happen because we was being beaten and whipped. We had overseers over us, and that is how we built things. No, we built things. And when we were free. So it is important to teach our children that. But when it comes down to dealing with the word of the Most High Yah, I try to see things now to put this in a different category. And this is why when I've been just sitting back and just analyzing things and putting things in perspective, and this is why I kind of took a chill and just sat back a little bit and had to unplug from this thing, man. I listened a little bit to some certain classes a little bit, just briefly. It gotten to the point it's hard for me to listen now because, like I said, everything now is dealing with racial identity politics. You black, the Israelites were black. No, they weren't white. It's like trying to prove who's the true Shemites, who's not, who's really Israel, and all of it. And it's really have gotten away from really what Tanakh is about, what Torah is really about. That's why I say when or will we ever get back to start teaching y'all's instructions? Which people say law. Some people say law, and we say Torah, meaning teachings and instructions. Because we have truly gotten off the path, man. This is why I did that one class, maybe in the last class, I don't forget the last one I did, making that statement about our Israelites being deceived. Because they have gotten our people with Kyrie Irving and things focus on racial identity politics, trying to prove that who were the real Shemites, who were the real Jews, instead of just letting people know that you're the real deal, as you want to say, the real deal, by showing them in your actions. That's how you show who you really are, by the way you act. And Israel have been given instructions on the way that they should act. I don't have to tell you who the hell I am, especially if you know, like it's certain people like said, man, you've been around people like said, man, that don't act like that, bro, man, that don't seem like him. You do things out of character, right? Man, that don't act like him, bro. Like somebody could be telling you, hey man, you remember your brother Ariel, man? Yeah, brother Ariel, yeah, I know him. Man, that brother been acting a fool, man. He been doing XYZ, so and so, this and that. Like, nah, bro, that don't sound like, bro. That don't sound like him, man. He don't get down like that. That don't sound like something like that he would do. So people know you by your character. They know you by your works. They know you by your actions. So folks like, no, that don't sound like nothing bro would do, man. No, Ariel wouldn't get down like that, man. Y'all might be talking about somebody else. No, we talking about Ariel, man. Dude be on Liberation Tabernacle. Nah, bro. You ain't gonna, nah, that wasn't him now. That couldn't have been him, bro. You sure that wasn't him? You sure that was somebody? Yeah, that was him, bro. Dude with the glasses on. Yeah, that was him. But anyway, so that's right now. That's why I said I had to unplug because for me, like I said, I understand history, y'all. I understand, and I understand racism, and I understand all of that. I'm not negating that. I'm not saying it don't exist, and I'm not trying to take up for anybody and trying to water it down. What nobody have done to us, and what people are continuing to still do to us. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying when I get into this word, brothers and sisters, I try to put things now in its proper place. I try to put the history, the civil things, what you call it, y'all, social issues. I put it in its place. I try to put the Most High's word, His instructions, and deal with it in its proper place. I don't try to mix it all in now. And even when we'll talk about with so-called European people of European descent, white folks, we talk about them being wrong for, as I did a show talk about them using what was that, the midrash or something to that nature, Talmud, and talking about how using racism, basically saying somebody was going to be ugly and all of this type of stuff, in the midrash, and how we were going to become black skinned through the curse and all of that, how they would try to use the Bible and whatnot to spew racism, the Klan and all of that type of stuff. And we know what they say, it can't be verified, it can't be legitimized through the Bible, or we say the Tanakh. So we do some of our brothers and sisters, we do the same doggone thing. The Bible, the Tanakh, I'm just used to Tanakh. As y'all know, I'm not a New Testament, what they call a New Covenant. And I want to do something on that, the New Testament versus New Covenant one day. I got to get my thoughts together on that, wrap it up in here. But when we talk about the Tanakh, people say AKA Old Testament. You really read that. Does it teach anything about racism or racial identity in there? Is it anything in there really, brothers and sisters? Let's be honest, to teach us about dealing with racial identity in there. That we have so many of our brothers and sisters that seem to be the focus on their whole doctrine is based around and predicated around proving that the black man and a black woman is the true Israelite. And that's why I said I had to unplug, because it was, as I've been around, I told y'all, man, in part of the Black Power community and this the community and that community, and I've seen a lot of the things so-called even with the Black Power community. Hell, they not even genuine about a lot of the stuff they say. They holler black power, but they'll beat the hell out of another black person before they go out and beat the hell out of them. And I'm not advocating violence, but before they do anything to anybody in the damn Klan, they would beat the hell out of another black person, which they talking about black power. We got to have black empowerment, black upliftment. We fighting for the rights of black people. Yeah, you fighting, all right. You fighting each other, beating the hell out of each other. Yeah, but anyway, so I've been around this here. This ain't nothing I just started doing, brothers and sisters. But anyway, I'm going to read something here about what Torah is really supposed to be used for, and why we supposed to have the focus of what Torah is supposed to be about, right? You really get into learning Torah. Now, I bought this one here. I told y'all Torah for Dummies. I bought this one here a while back, a little bit, not too long ago. And in this part, the author of this book, he's talking about just the introduction. And he's talking about here, he says, Torah, an operation manual for planet Earth. Yeah, Torah, an operating manual, for planet Earth. You know, that's what people talking about, the Bible, basic instructions for before leaving Earth. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. Y'all remember people used to say that the Bible, the issues for what the Bible is? And I would say truly it is, brothers and sisters, because the Bible is, that's why I say it's not dealing with racism. It deal with nationality. It deals with nationhood. It does do that, and it's not even dealing with what a lot of we would say colorism. Now we might see free places in there where it might mean say the word black. Like some people might say Judah was black into the ground, and there's some other things. With Songs of Solomon, don't look upon me because I'm black and certain things of that nature. But yeah, you better go get the context and see what that's really talking about. Excuse me, brother. There's some tea. This ain't no scissor. somebody be acting tripping out there. Be saying that I ain't no little wine. Excuse me, because I see the styrofoam. Y'all see the styrofoam cup. But anyway, let's get into it, brothers. So this is right here. This is what Torah we supposed to be really centered around and teaching when we dealing with the Torah. This is what he says. He says, even though the Torah has a lot to say about spiritual topics like the Most High, now he has the word God in here, like the Most High, faith, good and evil, angels. It is a book of actions. Remember I was talking about earlier, brothers and sisters, about our actions. If people read, let me just pause here. If people would read and know and really truly study the Torah, well, we said the Tanakh, and they read the story about the Israelites, and they go in and they see where they were commanded, they was given instructions, certain commandments, they was giving certain instructions and certain teachings, and how they were supposed to behave and how to conduct themselves. And then they see a people out here in society today that's acting in that manner as they read in the Bible. It's like, man, hey, y'all see that group over there, man? Man, that's them people right there. Yeah, them the Israelites, bro. Man, how you know, bro? You remember we had Bible study at so and so. It might be some Christians. We had Bible study at church, man, and we was reading Deuteronomy and so, man, them people, bruh, they act just like, bruh, they keep them same thing. You look at their community, the things they do the circumcision, they get in the Passover, they do this, they do that, man, that's, bruh, them people, bruh, they don't play, man, they don't be doing all that. You don't hear about no violence in their community. Look how they treat their sisters, man. Look at their children, man. Look how well disciplined their children are. They always speaking about the Most High, man. Bro, that's them people, bro. I'm telling you. How you know that they told you? No, they ain't told me, bro. I know the Bible. I recognize them from the scriptures of the Bible. Anyway, let me get back to it. It says it's a book of actions. It says it emphasizes on the world in which people live and function. It truly does. We talk about the Torah, y'all. What the truly the Torah, or how we need to be focused. Here we go. It says, in this part, I show you how the Torah how the Torah concerns itself with personal behavior. Again, let me stop reading. When I said pause, y'all, I'm pausing to make a point here, to jump in and narrate. It truly does. It says the Torah concerns itself with personal behavior. It truly does. The Torah gives us instructions, brothers and sisters, on how we are to conduct ourselves. It truly does. It's not about, again, if you black, white, turquoise, yellow, or green, who's the real Jew, who ain't the real Jew. See, when we're so caught up in all this today, brothers and sisters, we are losing people to the ways of the world, to the ways of Hashaitan. We say Hashaitan, the adversary, in his doing, and the instructions that the world is giving to our people. When we're not focusing on trying to tell people about the instructions, how Yah said we are supposed to conduct ourselves, or supposed to be conducting ourselves in our everyday life, how we're supposed to be treating each other. Now I know when it says, talk about it in Deuteronomy, talk about love thy neighbor, and we might say, well, he was talking to Israel, talk about Israel supposed to be loving thy neighbor, thy brothers and sisters who was Israel. Well, I just say this here, brothers and sisters, like this, right? Now we talk about we Israelites, the black, we Israelites. Just look at, and this is what I always try to stay focused on, right? Whether you Israel, whether you claiming to be Israelite, a blood Israelite or not, I look at again the conditions and how we treat each other, and I live in a predominantly what they call black neighborhood. Now we say a hood, in the hood, right? And the way that we treat each other, shooting up each other, stealing from each other, robbing each other. And we always say, man, we got limited resources. But damn, why am I stealing from somebody else who already got limited resources? He barely have himself. So why I'm gonna go take from what he have, and he barely got what he got now. But I'm gonna take that limited stuff that he got. He got one slice of bread and 5 people in his house, and I'm gonna go steal that one little slice of bread that they got. We're not treating each other fairly, brothers and sisters. Even if we somehow we melanated, we Israelites. Hell, we ain't dealing with each other fairly. I'm gonna get into some more of that again. But it's about personal behavior, like honoring, and these are some of the personal behaviors as he's quoting here. He says, like honoring their parents. Look how children are so disrespectful nowadays to their to their parents. Look at it. And hell, we can say parents are being disrespectful to their children as well, cursing them out and using profanity towards them. Call you, y'all see some things that they're doing. Giving in charity is one of them. He says, and treating animals with kindness. I'm a dog. I don't want to say owner, but I have some dogs. I don't say I'm their master. I don't like words, terminologies like that. But I have some dogs, and I treat them with kindness because of why? Those are the Most High's creatures. Those are the Most High's His creation. He created them too, didn't he? So if they're in my care, because I got them as puppies, and so if I had them, I'm supposed to treat them with. I'm not supposed to abuse them, because I still say again, those animals. Those dogs, Yah gave them life. Yah gave them life. So I am supposed to treat them with kindness, because they truly do treat me with kindness. You better not mess with me, I'll tell you that. But anyway, they treat me with kindness and loving and care, because they love to see you. They jump up on you. They're happy to see. So, that's why we are supposed to even treat animals with kindness, as Torah talks about. And also it says in just about every person, the Torah talks about every personal behavior, let me go back, y'all. And just about every personal human activity the Torah talks about. This is what he's saying here. He says, and also I'll show you how the Torah has an equal concern for behavior in communal affairs, like the court system, employee and employer relationships, and property rights. These are a lot of things that's in the Torah, what the Torah deals with, and this is what he's saying about this when he's going to show you some things in this book. And he goes into a lot of things that the Torah does speak about, and how we're supposed to be, what the Torah have us to be focused on, and some important things about the Torah. And I truly agree with a lot of things. I looked at this book. He talked about a lot of things about oral Torah and things of this nature. But there are some other things I like about the book, when I bought it, and just began to see it. But anyway, let me sit that down there. So that's truly is, brothers and sisters. We're supposed to be focusing on really dealing with Yah's word, on how we're supposed to be dealing with each other. And being, as it says that, as Israel, right? We're supposed to be a light unto the nations. We're supposed to show them, all of these other nations who probably existed even before Israel, okay, you might have been around like the Israelites. I mean, excuse me, like the my brothers and sisters from the Kemetic community always talk about they had the law of Ma'at. They've been had it way before, the Israelites and all of this stuff, and we copied it from them and all of that jibber jabber. Because I used to be in the Kemetic community too. um, but they always talk about somebody had the law before them, but y'all I was like, hey, well, yeah, okay, yeah, y'all had it, but what were y'all doing with it? You had it, but how were you living according to that? Because they say, well, we already had that said thou shalt not steal. We already had thou shalt not kill and how to treat one. We had that in the laws of Ma'at, as they said in negative confessions. Excuse me, because even in those negative confessions, it says, I have not. You are confessing that you have not done a certain thing, right? So, like I said again, if they have a confession, it's called the negative confessions. First of all, I was like, okay, who told you you're not supposed to do it? If you confessing something, right? If you are only confessing that you hadn't done it, who told you don't do it? Like it says, I have not slain, or I have not murdered. If you're confessing that you have not murdered or slain, who told you that murdering was wrong? If you're confessing to if you're making this confession, who told you it was wrong in the first place to go and murder? If you say, well, I have not done wrong against my brother or my sister, who told you don't do it? Where you get the commandment from to don't do it? Because they say it's a confession. They don't say they'll say it's law, but hell, law ain't no confess. That's not that's not. We say instructions. You were instructed not to do it, and you were confessing. Well, yeah, I've been given these instructions, and I hadn't broke those instructions. I didn't go against your word. You confessing that you didn't go against it, but somebody had to give you those instructions. So, Kemet, y'all need to rethink that when y'all saying that. When y'all saying this stuff, well, that's the law. We already had this before. No, not if y'all calling. Think about what you're saying. You're confessing something, but who gave you the rules and regulations for you to confess that you hadn't broke those things, or you hadn't went against those things that you have been instructed not to go against? But anyway, so I just look, brothers and sisters, and I just really, man, I just want to, like what Dr. King said, man. I just want to do God's will. I remember Dr. King make that statement. I just want to do God's will. And truly, brothers and sisters, that's what we have to try to do. We need to get back and to do the Most High's will. Now, again, so many people are focused. And see, now I tell y'all, listen here. Go back. When we're dealing with the racial identity politics, it's fine personally to know and just put on record, yeah, we are, the Israelites, man, yeah, they were dark, melanated people. I would say dark skinned, melanated people. Yeah, they were, truly they were. But then after all of that, then what? Then what, brothers and sisters? Then what? What next? Where we go from there? See, but a lot of things we have lost the sight, brothers and sisters, of us dealing with this word, man, of the Most High. Yah. Trying to get some light up in here so I can read this here, brothers and sisters. Eyes ain't what they used to be. Eyes are not what they used to be. Hell, even with glasses. But let me see. Turn that down. Too much light. Let me see here. Yeah. Now, as we can go to Isaiah. And it's something I know a lot of these cats won't get into. They won't go into this when they talk when we're talking and about all of this stuff was happening with the Jews and the this, that, and another. Listen, man, Yah is not. Listen, be honest. Yah, he chose you. He chose Israel. When we read the Bible, he said, "I chose you to be a special people unto myself." He did. But there's a reason why he did it, though, brothers and sisters. This is why we got to start telling. There's a reason why he did it. He didn't choose. Listen, he did not choose you because of your skin complexion. Yah did not choose you because you were so-called black. Didn't do it. That wasn't the reason. That was not the reason. Because there was other black folks on the planet at the same time he was around Israel. There was other black nations. He didn't choose you just because you were black. Huh? No, no, sir. And you don't show gone. I'm trying not to use profanity. I can't even get the word out without you. And you sure wasn't living just like you was just living righteous the whole damn time and he chose you. No, don't tell that lie. He chose you though for a reason, basically, particularly because of the patriarchs and his promise to keep his promise to the patriarchs, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He kept that promise. But here's something, brothers and sisters, what we have to look at. Because even though you may be bloodline Israel, our mission and our goal as Israel is to do what? Bring people back into the fold of the Most High. And to getting people to acknowledge, first of all and foremost, acknowledge Yah alone. Shema Israel. Y'all know that the Shema Israel, Yahweh Eloheinu, Yahweh Akkad, to know that he is one, to recognize that there is no power other than the Most High. And I'm just using just the word Most High. That's first and foremost, and realize that he is the one. Yah is the one. He is the creator, and he's the only one. That's it. I mean, that's not it, but that's the main prioritized thing that we supposed to be focused on. You know, and as we speak about Kemet, they have many so-called deities or things that they acknowledge as as they say, a netru, a god or a power. They broke elements into worshiping them: the sun, the moon, the stars, the wind, the ground, everything. They, instead of recognize it as the power of one, as the Most High, they split them up to different deities and things of this nature. I ain't gonna get into all the different names, but they looked at them as different sources of power and worship them as such, as they say, reverence them as such. But so our job as Israel was to let people know just truly who the Creator was and what he requires of us as humans on this planet. By him giving us these set of rules and set of instructions and teachings that we may go by, so we can, as the book was saying, the Torah for Dummies, so we can have these certain behaviors about ourselves. So we want to conduct. That's why Yah had told us, do not be like, they getting ready to go into Christmas right now, what they call Christmas, right? Christ Mass. They getting ready to go into that right there, right? So we go into Jeremiah, which is say Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1, and it says that what, y'all, is now, this is here my complete Jewish study Bible that I'm reading from right here. Now Jeremiah says, hear the word of Yahuwah. Hear the word Yahuwah speak to you, house of Israel. Hear what Yahuwah says. Don't learn the ways of the nations. See, this is the thing. We're not supposed to learn the ways of the nations, as some Bibles say, as King James would say, do not learn the ways of the heathens. You remember that? You don't learn the ways of the heathens. Don't learn the ways of the nations. He says, don't be frightened by astrological signs, even if the nations are afraid of them, for the customs of the people are nothing. Now, the King James said the customs of the nations are vain, right? It says they cut down a tree in the forest. A craftsman work it with his axe. They deck it with silver and gold. They fix it with hammer and nail so that it won't move. Now we know what that sound like, don't it? We know what that sound like right now, don't it? What's the y'all remember that thing? Silver and gold, silver and gold. Y'all remember that? uh-huh. That's y'all had it already told her. Don't be like those nations, man. So right now, so we're supposed to be the light to show them, hey man, no, hold, doc. We don't do that right there, bro. We don't do that thing called Xmas, Christ Mass, whatever y'all call it. Uh, we don't acknowledge that, brother. We don't get down with that right there. Because even if you, as so-called Christians, where are you even instructed, even in your own records, as y'all say, y'all records, what y'all calling the New Testament, where you even, I asked this question the other day to a Christian brother of mine, not a Christian brother of mine, but he's a brother. I'm saying a brother because he's not because I'm a Christian, and but anyway, y'all get what I'm saying. That a brother who claimed Christianity, I'm gonna say that, said, well, where is it that even in those books where the people are instructed, or even the disciples, because that's where y'all would be getting it from, because ain't nobody ain't telling y'all nothing today. But what would y'all see? Did y'all see whether disciples were told to observe as that person y'all call Yeshua or Jesus' birthday? Where y'all get that from? But anyway, so we still again get back on track, all right, get back on track. So we're told not to be like the nations, dude, because they doing things like this. So y'all gave us instructions. So they said, y'all don't do that. Y'all don't do them things like that. Don't be going down and chopping no trees and all that, decking them with no silver and gold. Y'all don't be like them nations, as he told the prophet Jeremiah. We're not supposed to do that. Don't learn the ways of these nations, man. As King James would say, these heathens. No, we're not supposed to do that. So that is our job as Israel, to be a light, to show them, hey man, what y'all doing? Like right now, like I said again, they decorating these trees with silver and gold and whatever else they got on them, these ornaments. Hey brother, that's where y'all getting these customs from, bro? That's not in the Bible. And a lot of them saying they Christians. They talking about they follow the Bible, as they say. The churches got trees all in there. Where y'all getting this from? Hey, man, we ain't supposed to be hey, man, y'all ain't supposed to be doing nothing like that. That's against y'all's word. And you can show them Jeremiah 10. You can show them in the Bible where it speaks against that. Come on now. But here's something, again, that y'all was saying. We go back to Yeshayahu, brother, as they say in the English here, Isaiah 56, and I will start at verse 6, right? Verse 6. Like I said, it's still again, y'all, I'm reading from my complete Jewish study Bible. I tell y'all what, let me pull this up. Let me pull it up on eSword. Let me pull it up on eSword 1 second, brothers and sisters, and let y'all see it on the screen here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this is like I said, this is the thing, brothers and sisters. I'm just being more focused on skin complexion and all of that. That's not saving our people, brothers and sisters. Our people been acting a damn fool, and excuse my language. They been acting a damn fool and gonna keep acting a damn fool. Whether they know they black and white, turquoise, yellow, green, man, that ain't our people. Oh man, our people acting a damn fool out here, man. We gotta have something. And I'm gonna speak on Jamal Bryant, y'all. In a minute. And that damn foolishness. Let me see here. And that damn foolishness. And see, this is why we have to be on our job to teach this really word, right? Israel. We truly do. Let me see. Let me screen share now. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Now let me see which one I got. My complete Jewish study Bible. Okay, here we go, right? Salvation. Y'all see at the top what it says there? You see right here? That's my complete Jewish study Bible, the online from eSword, as I actually have the actual book itself. But you see what it says right there, salvation for foreigners. Now, I know we got a lot of brothers and sisters that teach out there in what they call camps, assemblies, that they say they teach from from their perspective of the so-called New Testament, or the New Testament, or I'm going to call it that. I'm going to be too political. I'm just going to call it what they call it. From the New Testament, they say that salvation is for the Yehudim, of the Jews only, and Can't nobody else have salvation, and the Most High is only here to only gonna save Israel, and everybody else gonna be thrown in slavery, and and all of this. He ain't studying nobody else. They take Psalms 147, 19 through 20, and say Yah is not dealing with nobody else. But Psalms 147, 19 and 20 does not say Yah is not dealing with anybody else. It don't say that, as they say. They say he's not dealing with nobody else. It does not say he's not. It said he has not done so with any other nations. And meaning he hadn't taught, as it says, what y'all know what it says, brothers and sisters. It says he have not taught them his commandments and his right ruling. It did not say that he was not going to deal with these brothers and sisters, these people out here. So anyway, so we see where it says salvation for the foreigners. And why does Yah say salvation for the foreigners? Here's something. So even if brothers and sisters, just say this here, even if we talk about these other people out here, we're going to use these terms as they say white folks, right? Because that's what this whole thing, a lot of these things is about. White folk, black folk who ain't real, even you Jews, so-called Jews out there, who's saying that black people are not Israel. Now, that y'all not Israel, y'all ain't this, y'all ain't that. This goes for y'all too. This ain't just against my brothers and sisters who teaching, but they're teaching. This goes for any doggone body who think this thing is just exclusive to you. This is an exclusive club, VIP thing for you only. No, you better think again. You better go and read your Torah or your Tanakh and see. Here's what it says. Here we go. We're going to start at 56 and 6. And it says, and the foreigner who joined themselves to Yahuwah to serve him, to love the name of Yahuwah, and to be his workers, all who keep Shabbat and do not profane it, and to hold fast to my covenant, to Yah's covenant, hold fast to it, right? He says, I will bring them to my holy mountain and make them joyful in the house, in my house of prayer. Their burnt offerings and their sacrifice will be accepted on my altar. For my house, check it out, y'all, brothers and sisters. It says, my house will be called a house of prayer. For what? For who? Y'all, for what it says right there, the 3 letters right there. What it says, for all people. What? Well, wait a minute. Hold up. Maybe I misread that. Let me read this section again. It says, for my house will be called a house of prayer for all people. Let's get this. Let's do verse 8 right fast. It says, Yehovah Elohim says, he who gathers Israel's exile, they are yet, there are yet others I will gather besides those all gathered already. But he says he will gather Israel's exile. But look what it says though, brother. It says, and the foreigner who joined himself Yahuwah to serve him. See, that's the whole point, brothers and sisters. See, we worried about if you white, turquoise, yellow, and green. But Yah says if they join themselves to serve him, not you, not the black Israelite, not the white Jew, not the turquoise Jew, not the turquoise. It don't give a flying hoot, y'all. You know what I'm saying? To serve Yah, to love the name of Yah, to be his workers, And what are you doing, brothers and sisters? Teaching you working to bring people into the fold and bring people into the instructions and the commandment and teaching them the behavior that Yah has instructed us to live by, to go by. And all who keep his Shabbat and do not profane it and hold fast to his covenant. Y'all see, in other words, you are doing what Yah has prescribed, not only to the Israelites that he gave them, but if you join into that, Yah said, look, he will bring you to his holy mountain. He said, I will make them joyful. I will make them joyful in my house of prayer. That's why I said on one other video, man, listen here, brothers and sisters. They can call me a convert if they wanna. Let me get out of here. Because people say, well, man, they converts. You a convert. So you listen. I be a convert. I be a convert. I don't give a damn. You call me a convert. If converting to something that is righteous. Because listen, I told y'all, man, I used to be out there in them streets. I was a damn fool. Yeah, when I was in my damn fool life. That's what I'm going to call it. In my damn fool life, when I was out here, like I told y'all, man, I used to be a damn auto thief. I've been to jail for it before. Y'all, so hell, I ain't confessing nothing that I ain't got caught for. Yeah. I was stealing folk cars, doing all types of other stuff. I ain't had no dang on business doing, messing with other folks' property. That's the thing talk about here. It says in here earlier when you talk about property rights, right? Messing with stuff that didn't have no business belong. Like my mama said, keep your hands off other folks' stuff that don't belong to you, boy. But I didn't listen to mama. I didn't even, not only did I not obey the Most High, I didn't even obey my mama rules and regulation, her commandment, by keeping my hands off other folks' stuff. Y'all, I gotta throw a little country in here, y'all. Y'all know I'm down here in the South, so I gotta throw a little country in there. Say keeping other folk. That's Southern Baptist. That's that Southern Baptist talk right there, y'all. That's that black Southern Baptist church. Let me quit cloud. But I didn't keep my hands off of other people's property, right? So I was out here doing wrong. But now but then there was a point that things that started happening. I didn't want to live that life no more, brothers and sisters. I didn't want to live like that no more. I got sick and tired of that stuff, man. Going in, out of jail, and having folks to tell me when I can get up and go eat, and serving me little old peanut butter sandwich and all that old. But I got sick of that. I was sick and tired of living that life. So I decided, man, look, you got to change, bro. So in other words, I converted. I'm gonna say I converted from being in this unrighteous life to a goodly life or a righteous life to do what is right. From doing everything, I wake up in the morning, as Proverbs say. I wake up looking to do something wrong. I get up in the morning, up all night looking to do something wrong, looking to go do some dirt. Stuff I ain't had no business. When putting my hands on other folks' property. Huh? So now I have converted to do the right thing. So if living this word, even if I wasn't a bloodline, if I'm not a bloodline Israelite, and I see that this word right here, which they call the Bible, the Tanakh, is a documentation, is a record that show you how to live a righteous life and how to treat people right, how to better deal with finances, with your money, and treat your wife right, treat your husband right, just treating people around you, and how to deal. Like I said, be kind to animals, just be kind to anything that y'all have breathed the breath of life in. If this document can make me a better person, whatever, I don't know, whatever the label that y'all got, whoever had it, call me a convert to y'all way of life. I don't give a damn. Call me a convert, because I'm ready to live according to that standard. I'm ready to live according to that standard. Call me a convert. I don't care what you call me. Because I know what I'm trying to accomplish, and I know what I'm trying to do, especially if it's righteous. Call me a righteous convert. Put that label on me. See that righteous convert right there? Hey, he a righteous convert. That's what he is. He ain't original convert. I mean, he ain't original righteous. He a converted righteous brother. He just converted last week. So that means I'm working on. I just got in this, so I'm working on doing the right thing. I'm working on it. I don't care what you call me. So, but anyway, so we tripping out, brothers and sisters. We tripping out. And a lot of brothers and sisters, some folks out here, man, they I told y'all, watch what they doing. Watch what they're doing. See, they getting people, we getting people off the path. We getting people off the path, or they're getting people off the path of what Yah's really wanting us to be focused on. And that is his right ruling. That is his right ruling, and how we're supposed to be conducting ourselves and the things that we're supposed to be really doing in this world, brothers and sisters. Now, here we go. Here we go. If we were truly, everybody, I mean, this goes for every so-called ethnic group, colored group, whatever on this planet. If we were truly following the guidelines in the Tanakh, and we were truly following these guidelines of how to deal with the brothers and sisters who are without, some people said the less fortunate, and things of this nature, even with that. Is it poor or whatever? Man, just the right ruling that Yah has laid down in here with brothers and sisters. Listen, we wouldn't even be talking. There wouldn't even be a discussion about racism. If we truly, y'all, I mean, if even so-called you dang on white folk, the Klan, you Klan member, you skinhead, you bigot, whatever. Even if you were living according to the standard of how Yah said treat other human beings, we wouldn't even, listen here, bro, we wouldn't even be having discussion. It wouldn't even be no thing about who's black, who's the white one, what white folks doing to us, what black folks doing to us. We wouldn't even be having none of these discussions if it wouldn't be a thing. And we truly was living this according to what we supposed to be living by. That's my thing, brothers. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with this. So my message that if the Most High will grant me the permission, I'm not just focusing on talking to the brothers and sisters who saying they Israelites. I am focused on talking to brothers and sisters who want to be a do-right. A do-right. I know y'all, what the heck is a person who want to do right by Yah, live according to the words of Yah. You don't have to be a bloodline Israel for nobody to talk to you. Now, I know I did a video talking about before who was a Bible for. Now, it's all about the Israelites. Now, I'm going to say that. It's all about the Israelites. Now, I stand on that when I did that video. But it's about, though, because here's what I think what was going on. Here's what's going on. And I've been looking at a lot of this stuff. I'm just boy, that's why I told y'all I really truly have. I'm trying to and doing this. What's they called? Deprogramming myself from a lot of teachings that even I learned from other Israelites. Yeah, you hear me say? I'm deprogramming myself from a lot of lessons that I even learned from other Israelites. Yeah, from a lot of things that I've learned, and certain things have been, not everything, but just all about constantly being focused on, the Bible, especially putting everything they're dealing with race when it comes to the word of Yah. Now, I got to put it in another category. Now, when I'm dealing with social issues and things, now then I can talk about that. Then I bring all that up. But when I'm just dealing with, and this is the point I'm really making, when I'm dealing with Yah's word, upside down. Damn, they did it Donald Trump that time, y'all. When I'm dealing with Yah's word, the word of Yah, his Tanakh. My green screen tripping on that. I'm not dealing with, I got to keep that in a separate place. The social issues like that, of that nature, not it does exist. Racism does exist. Prejudice does exist. Bigotry and all of these type of things, hatred and all that, it does exist, brothers. That's not what I'm saying. There are some things that's still happening uh, uh, with us as a so-called melanated people all around the world. That does exist. But I'm just saying, when there's a time and a place that we must address everything in its particular format, in its particular category. So I'm not trying to make this tabernacle where I deal with racism. I would have another podcast and another outlet, like I was dealing with Culture Freedom, where we had Culture Freedom Radio. Remember Brother David and I, and some other brothers and sisters, my sister Mama Pearl, peace to my sister Mama Pearl. Well, we used to deal with those things on that. That was a show we were dealing on Blog Talk. The shows are still up on there, so y'all can go back into the archives and check out that on Blog Talk Radio and things. It's on iHeart Radio, all that. Look up Culture Freedom Radio. That's what we were dealing with, type of subjects like that. And I left that because I said I no longer want to just focus on those. I want to focus on Yah's word. Okay, we got brothers and sisters who could deal with that. You maybe have so-called the Black Panther Party, and you got brothers and sisters who deal with that. All of us, we ain't got to deal with it, because somebody over here still, again, we got to deal with these other matters that's happening. Because why we got to stay focused, Israel, on Yah's word? Now let's change gears. Why we got to, let me get some of this tea now. Why we have to stay focused on teaching Yah's, truly what Yah's word is really about. As people say, the Bible, somebody say the Bible. We're going to say what Yah's word is truly about, because here's why, Israel, we have to stay focused. If we are saying that we are Israel, we got to stay focused on teaching his word, because here it is. Because you got people like Jamal Bryant. Oh, yeah. I want to do a show all about that by itself. But Jamal Bryant, but I'm just going to go and touch on it now, are teaching that the church. Now, I know Israel, we got a separate thing. But still, again, because it's dealing with Yah's people and dealing with people who say they come in the name of the Most High. Even though they saying they deal with Jesus too. But anyway, when any time you're saying that you're representing the Most High, and then now you talking about you wanna bring weed into a house of worship, and you're saying now this is where you're supposed to be teaching Yah's word and teaching his. Well, I know they say they don't deal with, as they say, the word law. They're not under the law, but still, again, when you say you want to start selling weed or whatever, distributing weed, growing weed, or, well, yeah, I guess you're growing it to sell it on church property. And I know y'all say, what concern is it to you? You don't go to church. You're not a Christian. You're right. But still, again, these are our brothers and sisters who may be caught up in that right now, but we have enough problems in our community, because these are people who still live in our communities, who live in our societies with us. And this is what we're trying to get our people off of, the drugs. And y'all say, man, what's wrong with weed, brother? What's wrong with the weed, dog? Ain't nothing wrong with no weed, bro. What you gone crazy, Aria? Wait, hit that thing, Aria. Hit that thing. Yeah. Do y'all see the trick? This is what me and Brother Moray David been talking about for a long time. We've been always against this. I know there's some Israelites who, y'all like R. Kelly on this one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all like R. Kelly. I ain't talking about the little children part now. Y'all like R. Kelly. Y'all saying, I don't see nothing wrong. Yeah. Smoking little herb. I don't see nothing wrong. My bad, y'all. My bad. Stay in my lane, y'all. Stay in your lane. You ain't no singer, brother. You damn sure ain't no R. Kelly when it come to singing. No Ron Isley or nothing. But anyway, y'all saying y'all don't see nothing wrong with smoking the weed. Mm-hmm. But wasn't it though? Check it out. Check it out. Wasn't it against the law at one time? It was forbidden for people to be smoking weed in this country. There was a lot of things that was forbidden at one time. Check it out, y'all. Y'all ain't playing. Y'all ain't peeping out the game of the adversary. Y'all ain't peeping out the game of the adversary. You so happy now you can puff give. You ain't even watching the trickery that's happening. Check it out. Why were they saying at one particular time? Why was it that I'm trying to find something, brother? Was it outlawed for you to be smoking weed in America? Man, I had some books somewhere. Here we go. Why was it? Excuse me, 1 second, brothers and sisters. Excuse me. Why was it outlawed? Why was it forbidden? Why was it forbidden for you to be smoking weed? This is marijuana. What they're not telling you, sorry about the background. That's the green screen. But I come back to this one. Why was it forbidden at one time in America to smoke marijuana? Didn't y'all remember something they was talking about, something about your membrane? Y'all remember something like that? About how it mess up your membrane and your motor skills and things of this nature. But now all of a sudden, oh, we're going to legalize it. Oh, we're going to legalize it. Y'all remember there was even a thing, and I'm going to throw this out briefly. Y'all remember even in America, here in America, was sodomy was illegal in some states. Y'all remember that? Was sodomy was illegal. Y'all know what sodomy is. But now, hell, it's basically legal. I ain't gonna say it is. That according to this nation now, hell is legal. With same-sex marriage, y'all know what goes down with. I ain't gonna get into that, but y'all know. Mm-hmm. But everything that was seen to been illegal, or they said it was wrong at one time, they changing their mind and said, "Hey, man, I could go ahead, man. Listen, bro, we ain't with that no more, man. Come on, bro. It's a new day and new time. Your Bible is outdated. Your Bible need to change, bro. That's 2,000-3,000 years. Man, ain't nobody studying that Bible, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta change with the times, man. That's old. Y'all don't even see the ramification that was going on with this stuff about. See, and I know they tell you that marijuana can be used for medical purposes. Maybe so. Maybe so. I'm not going to say I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not a physician. But here's my question. All these folks is out here smoking, like Smokey from Friday. All these folks is out here smoking. You mean to tell me all these folks that you see running around here all the time smoking that stinking skunk juice? Yeah, that's some funky stuff. Man, that's some funky stuff. Man, I ain't even get on. Well, anyway, they're using it for medical reasons. Everybody that's around here smoking, you mean to tell me a doctor have prescribed this for them to smoke or use? That's what y'all trying to tell me. Here's something. Now, people can, it could be misused. It could be, there may be some, what you call y'all? What's that word, y'all? I'm trying to be some Jesse Jackson word. Trying to be proper here. Medicinal, I can't even get it out. Medicinal. I can't even pronounce the damn word, y'all. See, that's how much I don't even like the damn weed. I can't even use the word, the proper terminology to say what it's for medical reasons. But you can also misuse it, like the opioid with opium and all this stuff that's going on. You can use it, wrongfully use it or misuse it, right? Just like we got people, just like we have people right today who misuse the word of the Most High. Yeah, they got people who even do the same thing with the word of the Most High. They make it out of a racial doctrine. That's, I don't give a damn who you are, white, black, turquoise, yellow, green. Again, we take it, the word of the Most High, and we make a racial doctrine out of it, the hate doctrine. We can make it to fit and utilize it to hate another group of people for their skin color, their nationality, whatever. With the word, we can take it and we can fix up our own doctrine to worship this did that did what we can misuse the word of Yah, just like people are doing with, if y'all say marijuana, it's for medical reasons, but everybody's out here that's using ain't using it for no medical reasons. And then I was listening to it was a brother had a class. Damn, it was on YouTube. I wish I had got the brother's name. And he did a show. Let me see if I can find that right fast. He did an excellent show. He was talking about the marijuana the other day. I just so happened I was YouTube channel surfing, and he was on live. Let me see if I can find it right fast. And he was having a discussion. He was talking about that marijuana. Yeah, he was talking about marijuana. Okay, let me see. Can I pull it? Yeah, and he was he was talking about the marijuana, and let me see. Can I pull it up on the YouTube while I'm discussing here? And he shared something. He was talking about theirs. They did it. A medical doctor, somebody did something with some twins. Did a little medical experiment with some twins. And they both was on some weed. They both were doing weed, experiment with some weed. One of them, as they smoked, I guess they constantly smoking. One of them, they showed signs that it were affecting them mentally, and the other one came out fine. And see, that's the thing about it. Some people like say, well, I be smoke, man. I smoke. Didn't nothing happen to me. Didn't nothing happen to me when I smoke. Yeah. See, like I said, that's the thing. Same thing when people say, man, I've been eating pork for years, man. And there's nothing wrong with me. I've been eating pork. Yeah, everything does not affect everybody in the same way. See, one person can do it and it might not mess with them. Another person can do it and it just may affect them. That's not what we're saying. See, that's the thing. That's what people will say. See, this is the brother channel right here. He did a show called Jamal Bryant Done Lost His Mind. Jamal Bryant Done Lost His Mind. Yeah, and I got to go back and actually go back to the beginning and check them out. But y'all see the brother's YouTube channel and everything right here. Go and check this one out, brother. Go check it out. And he was going into some good things about it. He was talking about the medical reasons and things of this nature. He was talking about it, things that was happening that with this marijuana and how it affect you and all of this type of stuff, man. He was going to the medical breakdowns and all of that. But y'all see it right here, man. Good show, man. Great.
He was on.
Great show.
And so he wanted to really connect with Jake.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, it was a good class, man. Good class the brother had talk about that marijuana, but he was talking about the psychological thing. But and he said that he's in Canada. I think he said he was in Canada, and like he said, in Canada they have it where it is supposed to be like cannabis is supposed to be legal, but like I said, there are some things that people don't know. That just because they might say it's legal, a lot of jobs still won't, allow you to use it. Like for instance, brothers who got CDL license to drive, commercial driver's license and things. Hell, you ain't gonna get behind no damn CDL truck driving with no damn weed, smoking no weed. Nah, hell no, they ain't gonna let you do that. Because you got to drive, man. Okay. If it don't do nothing wrong, but it don't affect you, why would they not let you get behind an 18-wheeler or something like that? Fly a damn airplane, for a matter of fact, under the influence of marijuana. If it don't do nothing to you, why? Why won't let you drive a truck, semi? None of that, though. It's for medical reason, right? It's supposed to help you with your glaucoma and every damn thing else. But that's why you take you go to DOT and take physicals and stuff. If your eyes messed up, they're gonna make your ass get some glasses. They ain't gonna make you go get no bag of weed, no dime bag of weed. They're gonna make you get your eyes checked and get some glasses. They're gonna be like, no, you can't drive. Or high blood pressure. They ain't gonna say, just smoke this weed, man, and go on drive. No, they're gonna make sure if your blood pressure up and all that, and they say, well, you can't get behind that wheel of that truck. Listen, I'm telling you, they ain't gonna say get no weed. Man, go on down and get you some of that dime bag of that cannabis. You go on smoke a little bit of that, man. Go on deliver these packages. Deliver this freight that we need, man. You know, the stores need product right now. They need Christmas stuff. Hell no, they gonna shut you down. I've seen it. I'm in that industry where, I'm not a CDL licensed driver, but I've seen brothers they shut them down because their blood pressure too high and other stuff, diabetes and stuff. They shut them down. But Jamal Bryant, even with that, man, just to say, even though I don't go to church, I'm not a Christian, but that's the most ridiculous stuff in the damn world. And the thing about it, so you can bring young black men into the fold of the church. See, that's what y'all got to do now. If you was teaching the right thing, maybe people would come. See, that's what I'm saying. You got to go through these tactics to bring people to church now. I've seen even Christians though on the YouTube like, man, that fool crazy. That Negro lost his damn mind. Anyway, so all Christians don't agree with that. They don't even agree with that. But that's how you got to do, right? That's what you got to do. See, the word of the Most High is not sufficient enough for you to teach, right? I guess the word is not sufficient enough anymore that you could just teach that alone and bring the people in. You got to get them a little weed. You got to get them high to bring them in. You got to basically sedate them. And that's what the weed do. See, they keeping you sedated, brothers and sisters, on this weed and stuff. And you will never see what they're trying to do to you. You so damn high and you sedated. You don't know what they're doing to you. It's damn near like some date rape drug. Not that I would ever do that or subscribe y'all to do that bull crap. But I'm just using that. See, they can't get you this way, so they'll sedate you, give you a date rape drug, so they can have their way with you. So getting you all high, or get you high, you can't focus on. You don't even see what I'm trying to do to you because you too damn high at your damn mind. Y'all see what I'm going? It's just like, remember when they was really starting these vaccines. And there was some in Washington, D.C., they had this thing called a joint for a jab. Y'all heard that before? A joint for a jab. That's what I was talking about this on our other podcast, Culture Freedom. See, they know what black folks like to do. I'm not saying nobody else don't do it, but they know what our black folks, they love to do. They love to smoke that smoky smoke. And here's what they was trying to get you to do. Because a lot of black people, I ain't getting no jab. I'm not getting no jab. But so what they did was they was this place, they was talking about giving. I don't know if they did it, but this was the talk that was been spread. If you would come and get a jab, they would give you, I don't know if it was a dime bag or a joint, whatever, but they said a joint for a jab. So I don't know if they're gonna give you a blunt. Did y'all remember that? Have y'all heard about that at that time? It was in D.C. A joint for a jab. Some guys were, man, here, dog. I ain't got no money. Go give me no weed, dog. I'm finna go get that jab, man. Damn that. I'm finna get that joint. I'm finna get that little dime bag, bro. Shit, ain't gonna hit me, man. I'm be so high, I ain't gonna know what happened anyway. Wow. See, this is the way they get you, brother. This is the way they get us, sisters. I remember a brother told me a long time ago when I was incarcerated once, I converted, as they say, to Islam and the religion of Islam. My brother was, had a discussion with me, but he was telling me and talking to me about some things, like telling me, hey man, it's easy to kind of walk the path right in here a little bit because you in here. But he said, man, when you get out in them streets, that's where the real test gonna come. But anyway, he was saying that he was like Iblis, you know, in Islam they say Iblis or Hashet, not Iblis. That's what they was calling Satan, or we said Hashaitan. He said, man, Hashaitan would get you with what he know you like. That's what he would try to put before you to draw you off the path. He's going to come with you with what he know you like to, you know, to get you off the path. So he's like, if you out here in them streets, man, messing with women, that's what he gonna come with you with. If you alcohol, weed, crack, whatever, that's the device that he's going to come to you with to try to keep you off the path. What you like and the thing that you desire, that's what he's going to come to you with. So they know a majority of our brothers and sisters out here, they like to puff pass. So this is what the adversary is saying. You know what? This is how we going to get them. We get them. They ain't going to know. They don't know. This book, I like this little book. I can't really get it focused for y'all to see in here, man. This book goes into a lot of I got this from a Christian organization. It was this organization called Tomorrow's World. This is why I got this book. They gave out, you can go and get free little pamphlets and booklets from them, and I like this one, man. It goes into talking about a lot of things about the marijuana, everything. It talk about some medical things, but it talk about the majority of the things that it do that will mess you up, and it's talking about the areas of the brains affected by marijuana. I wish I could actually show y'all this thing, but it shows you the thing that a lot of the things is marijuana's will affect on you. God dog it, I cannot get this right because I can't hardly see where I'm at with this camera. One thing it talked about is the part that control your appetite. Because you know what people say, man, smoke that weed. Damn, make me hungry as a motherfucker, man. Damn, got hungry smoking that weed. Yep. There's a part that affects that. Let me see. Let me put my finger on it right here. Okay, there. Maybe I can show y'all right there. There we go. That didn't work either. Man, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying my best to show you. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Now, I hope I can show you. See the part where it says that affect your appetite, your hormone level, and your sexual behavior. And so this book here goes into a lot of things that will affect you, your brain level from smoking marijuana. Now, again, do we say all of these things will affect everybody in the same way? Look at that one right here. Let me see it. The important for memory and the learning of facts. See, I can't hardly see it. I'm trying to look for this thing back. I'm looking behind the book, y'all, so I can't see it. Y'all see it. You see that? And that's what a lot of things they talk about. You lose you lose a lot of your membrane. What's it? The hippocampus. Important for memory. That's what that part is. Important for memory. And some people, I ain't gonna lie, man. Okay, it says important for memory and the learning of facts, consequences, and places. And that's what that brother in that video was talking about. I'm glad that came back to memory. He talked about how marijuana too deal with what you call that schizophrenic things. Make a lot of people, some people schizophrenic. That's it. I said schizophrenic. Psycho schizophrenic. But y'all gotta check that video out. I'm gonna hear him get out of here now. I know I've been in here long, but I know I'm just all over the place. But just had to come in here, brothers and sisters, just talk to y'all a little bit. I've been gone. I'll let you know they ain't ran me out of here because I know I had been off the grid, as they say, a little bit. But let you know that I'm still in here. But I just had to unplug a little bit, brothers and sisters, because I promise y'all, man, I can't lie, man. Sitting back as I listen to a lot of what I try to listen sometimes. I told y'all I'm a student myself. I would say I'm always a student. I'm always trying to learn. But as I see a lot of the situations that is occurring, even with us, as I say, brothers and sisters still talk about we under a curse. Damn, how long is it gonna take for us to get from under this curse? Because we talk about, like, again, the way we try to prove that we are Israel, because we say, see, we the people of the book. Look. We the only people that fit these curses. I'm like, nah, at first, that was sounding, can I say that was sounding, it was convincing to me, because I was looking at our condition and what we were doing, and that was sounding convincing. I'm like, damn, you know what? Show ain't lying. But now that I know this, I'm like, wait a minute, hold up now. Wait a minute, whoa. When are we going to stop doing? Okay, so if that's how we got to show that we are Israel, right? So when are we going to start teaching our people, or showing our people, hey, we got to stop this, brothers and sisters, because we are keeping ourselves, if we would say punish or curse, I like to use the word punish, actually, are being chastised by the Most High because of our disobedience and the things that we're doing. When are we going to stop being disobedient so we can stop being punished? Because people say, we still under these curses. We're still being cursed. Well, damn, y'all, you need to be trying to focus more on trying to prove to somebody you damn black, or you that the Israelites were really black or white. Why don't we try to focus more on teaching our people to say, let's do the right thing, brothers and sisters, so we can get away from under these damn, excuse my French, I ain't mean to say damn, but we get away from under these punishments and stop being chastised. I think that is more important. That's just me. I think that is more important. Because I don't give a damn about trying to, if they don't believe me, the hell with it. If they don't believe that we are the people, which they know, they know. See, y'all, because now that people be showing videos, see, they know we Israel. So what the hell you wasting your goddamn time trying to show and trying to, prove it? If they know, and you're trying to get them to say, like I told y'all, man, on one of the last videos, the thing that we want people to do, the thing that we want them to do is, here's what they want the Jews to do. And Jews, listen to me. Y'all can stop all this bull crap today. Just go on, come out and say it. I'm talking about the European Jews. Just go on, come out and say it. Yeah, man, y'all the people, bro. Y'all the people. And I think they'll be cool with it. No, hell no. No, because then they won't have nothing else to teach no more. Because they, like I said, a lot of their doctrine is friend. See, they'll be losing members then, just like the church doing. If they don't start teaching, if they stop teaching all this racial identity, because they playing off a lot of people's emotion with this stuff. They don't give a damn how if you really come to the fold of the Most High and start doing the will of the Most High. I listened to a person, and I'm gonna say his damn name. I don't care. He called himself Bishop Nathaniel, that Christian Bishop Nathaniel. He's seizing the moment with this stuff. He loving this stuff. And I tell y'all about them, man. Them damn groups like that, brother, they don't give a damn about them. They don't care nothing about the Most High, because number one, what they call themselves, Israel united in Christ. They caring more about talking about some damn Christ. See, what y'all thinking about, oh man, they trying to tell us, they trying to show we the real Israel. Yeah, when they trying to get you telling you real Israel, what they doing though? They bringing you into the fold of Christianity. I don't give a damn they say they ain't no Christian. They a damn lie. They are Christians. When you know what the word Christianity is and you know what a Christian is, they Christians. So they still gonna keep you in some damn idolatry. They still gonna keep you chastised, as you say, they keeping you under a curse. Because if you going into that fold of following that stuff over there and not following Yah's will, and you subscribing other people to Yah, they keeping you, man. They keeping you under a damn curse. That's what y'all say. That's why you not breaking these curses. Because you over here talking about winning souls to Christ. What about Yah? Like my brother who got the video, he got his YouTube channel out, man. Check my brother out. He's from Memphis 10 too. He's from Memphis too. Shalom, my brother. He got this channel called The 12. That's his YouTube channel. Go and check him out, The 12. And he was just talking about them. He just did a video showing about them and that idolatry they talking about. Just did a video, I think what they call Friday, going into that. And we done one over here. We done a video. Check that video out. We did here talking about Israel united without Christ. Yeah, we Israel united without Christ. So again, you wonder when you keep saying y'all you under a curse, you still a curse, and you wonder why. You got groups calling yourselves Israel united in Christ, Israel gathered in Christ. What was that? Yeah, gathering of Christ Church. Israel connected to Christ. Israel kicking the bobos with Christ. And you wonder why you in a damn, and you wonder why you talking about you still under a damn curse and you and all of this type of stuff. And you wonder why you talking about you still in damn captivity. Because a lot of y'all say it. We still in captivity. We still in captivity. And you wonder goddamn why. Excuse me, y'all. But you wonder damn why. So again, while they got y'all around here playing this game with you with racial politics, you better be looking at the spiritual side. While they telling me who were black. You better be looking at the other side, because y'all ain't giving a damn about you talking about who was black. Y'all saying, whoa. Okay, y'all black. Okay, you can have that. I don't give a French fry about that. I'm looking to see who's doing my will. I'm looking to see who's doing my will, because there's a other nation over here. I could pick them and choose them, because you ain't been doing right. And there's a lot of people, brothers and sisters, who's not melanated, who's not black, who doing the Most High's will. And you'll wonder why some of them, y'all say, well, how come they getting seem like they blessed? How come it seem like, they not going through chastisement? I wonder why. Maybe they ain't calling on no damn Yahshua. Maybe they ain't connecting no Yahshua, no Jesus, no Christ with Yah. Huh? That's what you better be looking at. They not tying in no idolatry, no associate, as Islam say, having no partners with the Most High. Like I keep telling y'all, Islam no better than that. Islam say, we ain't no bigger fool. No, we might do some stuff now, but we not that big a fool. Because one of the things when you take your shahada, they mean the declaration of faith in Islam, it says that you're supposed to have, there is no God. One of the things is that there is no God, there is no power than the Most High Yah. Now, they don't say Yah, they say Allah, which in the Arabic for the word God, as they say the word God. I just said power. They said there is no God but Allah. There is no power but Allah, meaning God again. Or they said the power. There is none. Is Islam no better than that? They know damn well better than that. But we got brothers and sisters who saying they Israel, who saying they are Israelites. Around here hollering with the true Jews or the true Yuhadim. And y'all around here talking about some damn you gathering in Christ Church. You uniting with Israel, you uniting with Christ. Talking about you gathering souls to Christ. And again, you keep saying that you are under a curse. You still in captivity. Again, look at your actions and you ask your damn self, why? Brothers and sisters, ask yourself why you are that and still that way. You better get back to learning Torah. That's why I says, man, when we gonna start back teaching. We got to get back to teaching this so we can learn, so our people can truly learn. Since those who are saying they're in captivity, who you're still under curse, you better wonder why. You better get back into the words of the Yah, and you will see why. If you truly believe that, that's why I tell you, I don't say I'm under no damn curse. I'm not saying like I told y'all, I'm not saying that you're not gonna hear me go out here promoting that and talking about I'm still under no curse. I'm not putting that witchcraft on myself. I'm not casting a spell on myself. I'm not saying I'm still in captivity. If I got the money, I can get the hell up out of here and go any damn way I want to, as long as I got the money. I'm not saying I'm in no damn captivity. Now, there are some things that they might try to do, which I don't like I said, personally, I don't even see that happening. I don't have the, I don't deal with all this foolishness that a lot of people saying. Now, whether they do or they try to stop me from getting a loan or anything like that, hey, man, now some things may happen like that, which it hadn't, not of late that I know. It's discriminatory things and certain practices. I hadn't seen it. But saying I'm in captivity and this, that, and that, the white man ain't letting me do this. Man, look, I don't know what the hell y'all talking about no more, man. You can get the hell up. Like I said, some of y'all have gotten up and y'all left and y'all went to Jerusalem and Israel and brought your ass right on back. So what the hell you talking about you in captivity? You was in captivity like our ancestors was them, like they was in. You wouldn't be able to go no damn well. Like I said, you wouldn't even be able to cross the goddamn state line. But you, other than that, you left and went out the damn country, but you brought your ass back, though, to the land where you were being in captivity in. But you brought your tail back. You brought your tail back to the plantation. So how much are you truly? So you must love being enslaved then. When you got a chance, you ran away from the plantation. You got off the plantation and brought your ass back. So you must love being a slave. You must want to be in captivity. I tell you, man, stop letting them folk put that witchcraft on y'all, man. Cause letting them folk put this damn witchcraft on you. Man, get the blessings and get the things that Yah wants you to have. Get back in that Torah, man. Get back in there Tanakh, and man, let's teach the people what the Yah want us to be really concerned about. Let's deal with things as I was starting off reading from this other book here earlier, where he was talking about, man. Let me get back to it right fast. Well, y'all was talking about how we're supposed to be dealing like things with, like, not just Torah dealing with, as he was saying. He said, here, let me go back, y'all, from this the book here, Torah for Dummies. And he was saying, he says, even though the Torah has a lot to say about spiritual topics like God, faith, good, evil, and that's what a lot of this stuff boils down to, brothers. So let me touch on that right fast. And when we dealing with even with racism, whether it's from the white man, the Arab, or whoever else, what we truly are looking at, what we truly are dealing with, wicked ass people. That's just what it is. It's just wicked ass people. And excuse my language, y'all. We just dealing with wicked, people say evil people, unrighteous people. Because again, you can have a so-called, and we got it. We have it. We got so-called black people who deal unrighteously with other black folk, who do wickedly with other black folk. I've seen it my damn self. So you got to explain. Y'all have to explain that. As some folks say, you got to explain that one. Country folk, you got to explain that one. You're going to have to explain that one then. Why do black people deal wickedly with other black people? Because that's what it basically boils down to. The righteous against the unrighteous. As it says, the good against the evil. As we used to say it in the Wabian nation, what was it? What were we doing? Damn, I forgot what we used to say now. I was just trying to say it in hell. I forgot it already. Agreeable, yeah. Agreeable against disagreeable. That's what it is. Agreeable against. That's what it all boils down to, brothers and sisters. The scale of balance. Either you're gonna have one. It's what they say, man. Even in one of them so-called gospels, what did it say? You even gonna either love the one and hate the other. You can't have both. You can't have it like this ain't Burger King. This ain't your damn way. You're gonna have to love one. So you're gonna have to deal in this world, and this is what we're looking at when we even going into the bottom sheaf and we're reading the story about so-called Adam and Eve in the garden, and that story it give you that narrative, and you learn the principles of that story. See, this is what the thing about the Bible. You have to learn the principles, and I know I'm going too long. Learn the principles of these stories and what it's about. Learn and that's what this Torah is truly about. We got to learn the principles of it and learn how to apply it in our lives. And that's what we're not doing. We're so busy teaching other stuff. And this is why the world and people in the world today are so misguided and still in the way, living the way that they're living, because we are not truly going into the Bible and looking at these ancient stories about these ancient people, right? and see what they went wrong at, and abstracting from that and say, you know what, okay, I see where they went wrong at and what they did, what the Yah was trying to tell them. See, we should not live and do what they have done, because that took them, and see how Yah destroyed their nations. See, and this is what a lot of brothers, y'all read the Bible and talk about America going to be destroyed, and y'all go in the Bible and try to pull excerpts out of that and say, see, this is what's going to happen to America. Well, hell, ain't you in America? You should be trying to teach the people, and it's your job to teach the people, because some of y'all saying y'all prophets. You're supposed to be warning the people about the destruction that's supposed to come. Not supposed to be sitting back telling them destruction is coming, and you sitting back laughing, but you got your regular ass still here in this country that you say gonna be destroyed. What you think gonna happen? Your ass gonna be destroyed with it. If nuclear, especially people teach that nuclear warfare gonna hit this country. Nuclear chemical warfare is going to hit this country, but you still got your ass sitting in this country. Unless you got some kind of weird, you like the United States military somewhere, or like Biden them got somewhere they can go underground in a bunker some damn where in a cave. Unless you got some of that as Israel, y'all got one of them y'all can go and hide in. Huh? Anyway, shalom, brothers and sisters. Let's get back to really teaching Yah's commandment. Let's teach the people what Yah's Tanakh is really about, brothers and sisters. About, like I said, human behavior. Because these people already lived it. What we're reading the stories about how somebody had already lived before us, and what befall them, or what came upon them when they did not follow and take heed to the Most High's instructions. That's what we're reading, and that's what we're studying, and to try to look at their example of how they went wrong. And we supposed to be looking at that and say, well, again, like I said, we don't want that to happen to us. Because if we say those people that we read in those books, our ancient ancestors, brothers and sisters, we don't want to be like them. We don't want to be like, and if they shouldn't even want us to be like them. They was like, I hope the generation come behind. And this is why I'm trying to hear them go, y'all. I was be talking to brothers and sisters today, and I be telling them about this murder music and all these type of things. I said, man, brother, I got a granddaughter. This is why I try to speak about these type of things that's happening in our community, because I have a granddaughter. She's be turning 4 in January, if Most High's willing, if Most High blessed her. And myself, because I'm supposed to be 1 year older myself in January, Most High's willing. But anyway, I said, man, she have to, when we're gone, I'm gone, her father maybe, or just not, even while they still here, they have to live in this society. And the way society, and we see how society is going today. She be turning 4. Now imagine turning 4, and probably, if Most High willing, she be 18. And we keep going down the path that we're allowing to go on today. And we keep seeing, y'all see this stuff that's going on, brothers and sisters. Man, I am afraid, and I'm dreaded to see, for her to grow up in that society, where the societies that's going to come, that is coming, for my child, my granddaughter, man. So, brothers and sisters, this is why it is important for us to try to straighten this stuff out now, that while we see it happening, we have to do something about this, brothers and sisters, because this ain't just about us. Because there's many brothers and sisters who in the past have done things for the betterment of us today, even to get us into allowing us, like I said here, to even do like what we're doing today, speaking as so-called black people, speaking so openly about our plight in this country and even around the world, because they fought for us to have these rights to do that. So we have to continue, brothers and sisters, to look for the look to make things better in the future for our brothers and sisters who coming behind us, our children who got to come behind us, who have to keep trying to live on this planet. Unless y'all know something that you know that some of us don't know, unless y'all know y'all finna destroy it next year. It's not gonna be a 2023 or something. Unless some of y'all know that. Say, well, ain't no use of trying to straighten it out now, man. Y'all finna blow this whole planet up next month. Unless y'all know that or something. You know, hey, don't tell me. Hell, don't let me know. I don't want to know. 'Cause, I just hope I be ready when it comes. You know what I mean? That's how I'm supposed to say. I hope I be ready when it comes. All right, shalom, brothers and sisters. Shalom. Like I said, hope sometime I can say some things that brothers and sisters that spark some things that influence you, or brothers and sisters, to do the right things, for us to just think about it. That's all my message is about. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to really be your damn teacher. I'm not trying to teach you nothing, actually, man. But just to motivate and inspire you to look at the word of Yah and examine it and weigh it out in your life, and just look at it and say, am I? Don't worry about everybody else. Just say, am I? Like it says, what they said in the Bible is that I am. Just say, am I doing what is pleasing to Yah? And be the best light and example that you can for the people around you, because there's people that's looking at you. When you're saying you're Israel or whatever, you just say, oh, you're a person who may not be Israel, but you subscribe to the Tanakh, hopefully just to the Tanakh, you know. I'm not just saying that gospel, but anyway, but you say you subscribe to the Tanakh. Hopefully you're being a light unto the people that's around you. Because people they do have their eyes on you, but especially when you're saying you're Israel, people have their eyes on you and they're watching you. They may know that Bible, that Torah, better than you, but it ain't about who knows what better than you. It's about who's living it. That's the point. It's who's living it, who according to Yah's will. See, we too busy trying to please somebody else and trying to show out and, man, nigga, I know more than you. I can quote the Bible better. It's plenty of people can quote the Bible. I ain't gonna lie, plenty of people can quote it better than me. I don't listen, man. Hey, shout out to you. Hey, what they say? Amen. Amen. Shout out to you. I ain't trying to say I know how to quote it. I can quote a precept, man, off top of my dome, bro. People can quote all day long. You can recite all day long, but what they say at the end of the day is how you living, though. That's what count. That's what count. I can see you quoting every time I see you, man. You quote, you can quote some precept. You can quote them, as y'all say, precept. You can quote some verses, bam, 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 off top of the dome, bam, bam. But I see you over there smoking a blunt later on. You probably got the damn blunt in your mouth while you quoting verses. Yeah, dog. Remember Jeremiah 17:15, bro. Isaiah 27, so-and-so, bro. Yeah, bro. Then the Most High said, man, America gonna be destroyed by nuclear chemical. God, man, warfare. Most High bless. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shalom, Bob. Shalom, brothers and sisters. I'm out. Peace.